Ciao, Joysanna here, and we're going to talk about branding. Uh, Most things that have to do with branding have to do with businesses. However, as a person in the education industry, your teacher brand or your education brand is important too. And Casey Bell of Shake Up Learning wrote a great blog post about this, which I'm going to link on the slide for you. Your online presence is your resume, and you want to have a positive brand and you want to be recognizable. Here's my brand for school, and you see has I have, and I'll show you all this stuff in a little bit. I have my colors that I choose from, my fonts that I use, and even in the building, if I drop something in the hallway or even an assignment I give, students know that it came from me because it has my personality going through it. So let's go. So here we have why branding matters in the business world, and since we're in the business of education, Casey Bell already took care of that for us. So personally, I focus on color and fonts, but maybe you want to add photo filters into your mix too. And as you can see, this is for Canva because it is a great app to use, and I hope you get to know it well. So let's start with the colors. Understanding color psychology is crucial to your brand. Now, you might want to use your school colors, but maybe you're a person who's in multiple schools, so your brand should, encompass them or just be completely different than that. The colors you use can influence how your brand is perceived and feelings that are evoked from your audience. And various colors, as you can see, are associated with different emotions and feelings. The most successful brands have carefully selected their color palette to reinforce their company values and characteristics. So FedEx has purple for imagination and possibility, and orange for being adventurous and active. Citibank has blue for trust and duty and red for strength. United has red for excitement and anticipation and blue for loyalty and efficiency. Some brands use a full color palette to broaden their reach, to invite a diverse audience. And, because they have so many colors, they're like everybody's brand. So that makes them accessible and relevant to more than one person. And you see these both have red, blue, yellow, green, but they are different from one another, but they're evoking the same kind of emotions. Color is an effective medium of communication. You should really think about the colors you choose for your palette, and you want them to be inviting to your audience. It is suggested that you don't use more than 4 colors so that your palette is recognizable and focused. For example, here in the Kit and Company design, the colors are pleasing, not too bold, not too pronounced, and they give a contemporary but inviting feel. Once you decide on a color palette, you could use these consistently throughout the materials you create. And branding is not just your business logo. Your branding is also your colors, which should be reflected in your brochures, flyers, website, and social media accounts. Fonts. The typefaces you use influence how you are seen by the world, and consider whether you are traditional, modern, daring, sophisticated, playful, or corporate or artistic. And if you are looking to make your materials more accessible, Canva has quite a selection of Lexend fonts, Lexend, that are for extra readability. Fonts and brands you know. So here we have Louis Vuitton. They use a geometric typeface that feels efficient and minimalist, and Chanel. And they use their font that's called Couture, as they are one of the most exclusive luxury brands of the world. They have their own font. And many brands, Adidas, Nike, Gucci, Saint Laurent, they all have very well-known fonts. Use the same fonts across your materials to reinforce your recognizability. So as you can see in these different materials, various versions of the same font were used across all their documents. If you're using a logo, you should think about how it's going to be used. Make sure it is centered, visible, and readable. Filters. Canva has a lot of photo filters. And see, we have one photo and several filters applied to them. And each filter gives a different effect. And you should choose one to go across your brand. Here we have Red Bull. They use a vintage kind of font to kind of stop these adventurous moments in time. And it's a consistent feel across all their images. You can also customize your own filter and save your code, and then you can apply that to your images, and you have many options that you can change around. Bringing it all together. Keep your designs professional by having a bold title and consistent pages that reflect your brand. And if you are in a place where you need to be doing one-page documents, you can keep a consistent look with different topics by using a template with consistent fonts and colors. Bring it all together. You don't have a lot of choices when you're using different social media, because they kind of dictate the shape of your images, but you keep your personality in there by using your brand color, logo, font, and filter. What I would like you to do is, once you create your brand, to take a screenshot and post it in the assignment so that we can all get a look and be inspired by you.